Hey YouTube, this is City Prepping. Thought I'd do a quick update video. As you noticed on my channel over the last few weeks, haven't really done a lot of videos. I think one just on the urban EDC, and just to kind of tell you what's going on. Essentially, we bought the property, we've gotten moved in. I did a video about that. Really enjoying the property, a lot to do. One of my subscribers, a spit of mud, posted a comment that, wow, you got a lot of work ahead of you, 5 acres, that's gonna be a lot of maintenance. And yes, it is. It's a big piece of property, and I haven't even begun to touch, or starting projects. Essentially what's been going on is, while I have my normal day job, I own a company, I've had to essentially take on a second job as a general contractor, more or less. Our previous house that we were selling, it fell out of escrow. Once we moved out of the house, all the blemishes kind of showed up. We had, everything staged. It looked perfect while we were selling the house. Now that we're out of the house, you kind of notice dirty walls, dirty carpet. So I've had to hire painters. I've had to hire carpet, people to come in and do carpet. I've had to hire, to do plumbing, electricians to do different things. So it's become a full-time project that I've had to coordinate over the last couple of weeks. I normally am a pretty chill dude, but my stress level has gone to a whole new level. Balancing, two jobs, a family, 3 children. So that's been my life over the last few weeks. But on a positive note, I've really gotten excited about the property. As you can see behind me, I am actually at the top of a hill that's really at the top of my property. And I tell you what, let me grab the camera real quick. I'll pan around. I'll show you what's going on up here. It is an amazing view. Let me grab the camera. I'll spin this around for you real quick. Here we go. All right, so this area up here, there's a path that goes down. I don't know if you can see it, but essentially there's a little road right there, and there's a path. Tell you what, I'm gonna pull up the legs on this tripod because I'm struggling here. And it goes down. Let me see if I can shade this out. And it goes down. Let me walk you over here real quick. I know this is not professional photography, but all right, let me come over here. Here is my house down. Can you see it? Oh, yeah, there it is, way down at the bottom of the hill, right there. So, and that's my dog barking down there. So, essentially, I've got this big piece of land up here. This is a big, kind of a, big pad up here. And this is an area I've been clearing out. I'm gonna go ahead and set this back on the tripod. I'll walk in front of the camera real quick. Here we go, I'll come out. Okay, let me suck in my gut here while I'm talking on this video. This is a big piece of land, or I keep saying a big piece of land. It's a big pad, how about that? And I came up here the other day and I just took a simple tool and just kind of went back and forth and started cutting up the weeds. What I'm trying to do with this is I would like to clear all this area off, put in gardens. I've got a water line. You can't really see it, but behind this tree right here behind me, there is a water line that comes up from the main down the hill. So I'm able to get water up here. Now, I've never dealt with this much land putting in a garden. Growing up, my dad had them, but I've never dealt with it personally. So I'm assuming there's a lot I'm gonna have to learn as far as tilling, getting into, mending the soil, and just learning the different climate up here. Eventually, one of my plans is to put probably about a 2,000 gallon tank kind of there in the back area. And I don't have electricity up here, but again, that's something I'm probably gonna do, getting into solar panels, creating electric storage banks. So if I need it up here. And again, I've got a road that goes down, I showed you in that pan, it goes all the way down to the bottom of my house. And originally I was gonna get a tractor, but I think I'm just gonna get a small ATV four-wheeler where I can haul things around, because honestly, I don't think I need to buy a tractor for this small a piece of land. Fortunately, I do have a neighbor that has a tractor, and he's been more than willing and very kind to offer it if I need it. So if need be, if I've got to do any leveling up here or do anything, I'll go ahead and borrow that from him, or rather, hopefully he'll allow me, or rather he'll come up here and do the work. So really, that's what's going on. I'd love to get a garden going up here. I'd love to get a beehive, or several beehives rather, going on here in this area behind me. A few of subscribers on the last video, well, a lot of you actually have posted a lot of comments for different ideas, and I have read them all, and thank you, by the way. I was planning on doing, or rather reading those comments on this video, but again, just my time has been out the window. I've just been doing a lot of different jobs over the last couple of weeks, and again, stress level has been going through the roof. But what I plan on doing is, once we get the other house sold, we're putting it on the market, or rather we're doing an open house this weekend. I'm doing a huge rehab on the property this last couple of weeks. So hopefully we'll get an offer on my, fingers crossed in the next week or two and get that one off my plate. And then I can begin to turn around and focus on this. So again, I would love to get any feedback, any ideas. I know this is kind of a short video. I didn't take the time. I apologize. I'll just be honest. I didn't really take the time or have the time to really put together any kind of narrated script. I just want to kind of tell you what's going on and just keep in touch with you as my subscriber base. Again, I have so many ideas. I'd love to, like I said, get going with gardening up here, get the beehives, get water storage. Beyond that, a lot of it's just going to be kind of learning as I go. I figure I'd just start small and kind of work up. I don't want to get overwhelmed because, again, it's a big piece of property. The one challenge with the property, honestly, is it's a big hill. You can't really see it, but I did pan down. I've got a huge hill that goes down the side here. A lot of trees down in here. So I figure if I do, a little work down in there, cut some steps, do something, I can begin to build, whatever I want in there. My realtor, when we get up to this area, he's a prepper as well. He called this the Eagle's Nest. And again, you definitely do have a good strategic vantage point up here, and you can overlook the entire valley. So you need to hurry up and get an optic for my Remington 700 because, worst comes to worst, you definitely have a good position up here. But other than that, things are going good. Just want to connect with you guys. Again, this is kind of a off-the-cuff video. Just ran up the hill, decided to do a quick video. If you have feedbacks, comments, things you'd like to see, one of my subscribers, he posted a comment when I did the video a couple of weeks ago. He said, are you going to essentially become, like some kind of a homesteader, or are you going to no longer be city prepping? I don't know. I've watched a lot of different videos over the last month. There's been a big debate, I guess, within the homestead community, what qualifies as a homesteader. I know Wrangle Star and Viking Preparedness and a few other channels that I enjoy watching. They were discussing that. One of the things I kind of found interesting, Joe Fox on Viking Preparedness, his feedback was, hey, homesteading, it is what it is to you. It just means whatever, whether that's 100% off the grid or just, developing land. And I'll take that approach with this. By no means am I going to try to pretend like this is becoming a homesteading channel. I do live in a house that is obviously hooked up to all the amenities, but, I would love to develop it. I'd love to learn more and more self-sustainability, and that's really where I want to ultimately go with this channel. What is this channel going to look like in a year or two from now? I have no idea, to be honest. There's so much opportunity, so many projects. My goal, and I haven't been able to do this in the last couple of months, is still I really want to teach those how-to videos, those educational videos that will teach people how to, again, become self-sustainable, how to prep. And so definitely, again, once things kind of level out, I get the other house sold, get back to normal, those are the kind of videos that I want to continue to create. So again, thanks for your continual support. Again, I know it's been a little slow on the channel the last couple of months, but again, I want to do this video to connect. And, as always, if you enjoy the videos, if you enjoy my channel, please feel free to, like, share on social media. And as always, be safe out there.